We have only seen input text. Let us see how to build remaining components. Let us see. Apex form. So here we had input text, input text, input hidden, input secret, input secret, input hidden, input text area, text secret, hidden text area, input checkbox, input checkbox, then we had input text, input secret, input hidden, input text area, input checkbox, then okay, let us display this. Text regular one, secret, input secret, input hidden. It is there on the page, but you will not be able to see it. Using a scripting, I can read the value and set the value. You want some value to be on the page, but you don't want to see that. You want to use that value for internal purpose, maybe a scripting code. Then I'll give it as input hidden. It is there on the page, but you will not be able to see. But you can use that value for internal purpose. Input hidden. The field was there and it hold a value. Right. Input text area, you know it. Input checkbox. So text, input secret, input hidden, input text area, input checkbox. These are the input components what we have. Now, when you are taking this, we also have pick list, group of tick boxes, group of radio buttons, pick list, multi-cell pick list, group of radio buttons, group of check boxes. So how to build those things? Till here everyone is good, right? So input text, input secret, input text area, input check boxes. Now we want to understand. How to create a pick list. How to create a pick list. When I say we are creating a pick list, the first one is, when I say I am creating a pick list, I have city, no. This will have group of options. Now it has a group of options. Group of options. So here we have Apex, select option. If you want to create an option, we have a predefined component called Apex select option. Using this component, we can create one option at a time. Now Hyderabad is one option, Bangalore is one option, Chennai is one option. Select option, item label, what should be displayed? This option should be displayed as what? Hyderabad. When I select this, we are going to get some value. When I select the Hyderabad, some value has to go to the server. What is that value? Item value. So if we select Hyderabad, we are going to get a value of TC. This is how we create. Select option, item label, item value. Select option, item label, item value. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Now I have multi-select pick list. Multi-select pick list also will be like this only. But only the point here I can select only one option. Here I will be able to select a group of option. Now if you want to define a pick list, it will be defined as apex select list. If you want to define a pick list, apex select list size equal to 1 value. Whichever the option you have selected, that will be stored to this variable. Now if I select Hyderabad, TG will be stored in my value. If I select Hyderabad, what is the value of my value? TG. If I select Bangalore, KA will be stored to my value. My value. This will hold the value of the option what you selected. Now Hyderabad and Bangalore is visible. If I select Hyderabad, we are going to get TG. That TG will be stored to my value. If I select Bangalore, we are going to get KA. That KA will be stored to my value. So what is that size equal to 1? At a time only display one option. Size equal to 1 means at a time only display one option. Now same one, no difference here. When you say multi-selector, same one, no difference here. But only the difference is here my value is a string because we are going to get only one value. But whereas here multi-select equal to true, value equal to my value. Because it's a multi-selector, you will be selecting more than one option. So here my value should be array or list. It is a group of values. In the pick list, how many options we are going to select? Only one option. So it is going to be a string. In the multi-selector, how many options we are going to select? Group of values. So it is going to be array or list. It is going to be array or a list. I hope you are good with this. So in both the pick list and multi-select pick list, the way we create the pick list is the same. The way we create the pick list is the same. But the number of options what we are going to get is going to change. In the first one, we are going to get a string. In the second one, we are going to get a array or list of strings. Array or list of strings. I hope you are good with this. I hope you are good with this. Clear, boss? So we are going to get either a string or a array or list of strings. I hope you are good, right? So this is how we are creating. Boss,
one query.
If it is a pick list, we are going to get value as string. If it is multi-select pick list, we are going to get array or list. It's your choice whether you select one option or more than one option. But I am assuming that you will select a group of options. You select one or multiple, but I should be available to store multiple also. So multi-select will give you what? Array of values. Right. Yes. What is your query?
You said item value is the value that will be storing back to database. Why cannot we give same value?
See,
the item label.
Now I told
the item value.
Item label, item value. Now I have to make it understandable. I have taken two values. If you want to give the same value, give item value equal Hyderabad. Nobody is stopping, right?
Oh.
Now I told
Okay,
item
okay.
label equal to one value, item value equal to so. To understand that this value will be given to you, the server, I took different value. If you want to give Hyderabad and Hyderabad, you give item label equal to Hyderabad, item value equal to Hyderabad.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thanks.
Right, boss? Now this is what? Pick list and multi-select. Now what happened? We have next one. Now, what is our next option? Next, we will go with radio buttons, checkbox service. Now we got three. Now this is also what? Select option only. Select option, select option, select option. But how they are represented? Apex select checkboxes. Apex select checkboxes. Are you getting? Now select list, then we have select checkboxes. You may also go with radio buttons. Radio button means what? Only one option can be selected out of given. Checkbox group means you are allowed to select more than one option. If you want to select more than one option, checkbox. If you want to select only one option, radio button. Only one option should be selected, radio button. Group of options can be selected, checkboxes. Okay. So let us see how they will be created. Okay, I'll take it a separate example. So I got some array of values, some group of values I have taken. Don't worry about array. Only to demonstrate the example I have taken array. Don't worry about that array now. I told select list, size equal to 1, value equal to Select option. Select option. I got some picklist. This is what I have created. Now, same one I am creating one more. Multi-select value equal to. So what did I do? To make this pick list as multi-select, simply enabled. Simply I told multi-select equal to true. If you say multi-select equal to true, we can set more than one option. Value equal to array of values. Select radio. So I gave. I hope everyone is following, right? So what was that? Select option, select list, multi-select equal to true, select radio. One more I am giving. Select radio. Select check boxes. Value equal to courses. What is the variable I have taken? Course. It is also array because again I am telling you, don't worry about what is array. As of now, understand that it is going to take group of values. As of now, understand that it is a group of values. Now, this is what we got here. So, pick list, multi-cell pick list, radio buttons, tick boxes. Then I'm going to create a button on the top. If I want, I can just put them in a section. I'll form a create a button. Now I'm creating page block buttons. Because we want to see what values are transferred. Somebody is asking a question. If I'm not mentioning this DIR, first I'm mentioning a DIR. Re-render 1. Re-render means refresh the element whose ID is then I have a last where we have page block section. Course multi-selected. Pick list, multi-cell pick list, gender. So, pick list, what is the pick list we selected here? You got Hyderabad. When I selected Hyderabad, item value TGK. I selected Hyderabad and Bangalore, so TG and K, multi-selected. So, whatever the values, item label we selected, corresponding values we are getting. I selected a mail, I got a mail here. Here I got Java.net, I got Java.net, right? Are you getting my point? So, item label, item value. Whatever we give as item value, that will be displayed. Whatever we give as item value, that will be displayed. Whatever we give as item value, that will be displayed. I hope you are good with this. Whatever we display as item value, that will be displayed. Again, I repeat, whatever we give as item value, that will be displayed. I hope you are good with this. Clear? Am I clear with this? Right. So, what was the option we had? Pick list, apex, select list, select option. Select option is for what? Creating an option. Select list, multi-select, select checkboxes, select ready. Are you getting my point? Right? The select multi-select pick list and checkboxes we'll see when you go to array concept, because we need to store the value in the array and use them. As of now, we need to know how to create the UI. How do you are creating the UI? Select list, select option. Select option. It is for creating an option. How we are going to create? Item label, item value. Label will be displayed. When you select the label, corresponding value we are going to get. I hope you are good with this. Am I clear? Am I clear with this? Any query from your end? Any query from your end? Am I clear with this?
Satish,
Yes.
one question. The values got displayed after you click submit button, or like
When you
after
click on
you
the
just
submit button,
selected?
see, when I clicked on this, now when I select this, you want the value to be displayed, I have to write some events. Now the values are getting displayed. Look at this item ad. Are the values are getting displayed here? Values are displayed here? No. When I click on the button, the page is refreshing. Whatever the values are there, they are displayed here. Right, boss? I hope you are good
Got
with
it.
this example. Let us form an example.
Yes. Yes, Satish, thank you. Can I quickly look at the Apex class that you have written for this?
1 minute, ma. Let me take an out example first.
Okay, thank you.
Now, let us form this example. Whatever you learned till now, all of them together. If I want, I can reduce this, expand this. This is my requirement. Now this data should be saved to a variable in the Apex class. Right. So everyone created this form. Everyone created this form. So what was this? Input text. This is text. This is secret. This is okay. What is this? Select list. This is select checkboxes. Select radio text area. So input text, select list, text area. So input secret, select checkboxes, select radio, and text area. Right. Everyone build this page. Boss, everyone make an attempt of writing. If you're not interested in writing, let me know. I can go with one more concept.
Satish, can I ask a quick question?
1 minute. I'll give you time. 1 minute. Right. Anyone has any query on this? Start building this one, everyone. Once again, I repeat: input text, input secret, input text, input checkboxes, select list, select checkboxes, input selector, input selector. What was the input? Select list. Input is what? Select list. What is the input here? Select radio. What is the input here? Input text area. Input here is input text, input secret, input text. Okay, here is select checkboxes, select list, select radio, select. Okay, what was this? Text area. I hope everyone is good with this. Right. Everyone start building this. Yes, Ritu, go ahead. What is your query?
Yeah, Satish. My query was that in this scenario, we are writing a code to create a checklist to get the option by picking up the checklist options. What if, if I just create a object by using click methods and I have a field which is a multi-select checklist. I was just wondering that in that case, what will be the item value? I mean, how we will define the item value?
It doesn't matter. Let's make it very simple. Don't elaborate it. The funda is, if you are choosing a field which is a multi-select in the VF page, what type of value we are going to get? It is going to be array of string. If it is a multi-select, it is going to be array. If it is going to be multi-select, okay, multi-select, it is going to be array. If it is going to be checkbox group, the first funda is you don't get these checkboxes. You don't get these checkboxes using standard administration. You will not get radio buttons using standard administration. There is only one possibility for you, that is multi-select using standard administration. In the object, can you people create checkbox group of checkboxes in the object? Do you have any data type called checkbox group in the object? Do you have any data type called radio button in the object? No. So there is no possibility of getting a checkbox group or a radio button group in the administrative, in the declarative format of creating an object. There is only one possibility for you, that is multi-select. The name itself says multi-select. Then you are going to get a array of values irrespective of whether you take through programmatical or through object. What I want to convey is there is no possibility of creating a checkbox group or radio button through administration. In the object, you don't have the data type. So there is no possibility of referring to input field. Cancel those two. There is only one possibility for you. Whatever the question you ask, with respect to your question, there is only one possibility. That is input field with multi-select checkbox. If it is a multi-select, how you are referring to the input field? If you are using an input field, if you don't use this, will you be able to create an input field now? You are using input field because you are referring to a field of an object. Now when you are referring, what is the value that we got? The value is in value.
Yeah, I think I get that now. Thank you.
If you are not writing, let me know. I can go ahead with one more example. Let us not waste time.
Satish,
Yes.
Satish, in the previous example, in the submit button, do you have any action for that one?
No,
Show
no.
those
What I have
values?
done, I simply refreshed the page. I didn't write any logic. Simply I refreshed. I entered the value, I refreshed. When you refresh, what happened? The values what you entered will be displayed. I didn't write any
Oh,
action there. I only refreshed the page.
okay.
Because we already have a value. So the moment I enter the data in these values are already stored to variables. When I refresh, the variable values will be reloaded to the page.
Okay. Thank you, Satish.
Satish, may I see the Apex class that you created for that
Yes.
example, please?
Anyone has any difficulty, let me know, I can help you out. People will write the program, boss. Everybody want 10 lakh package. What you are supposed to do? What was this? It's a page block. This is one page block section item. This is output label, input text. This is a page block section item, output label, input text. This is also page block section, output label, select list. We opened a select list, we closed it. Options are written within that. It is only one component, right? Now it is also output label. This is select checkbox group. Now select checkbox group has chain element. But how many elements you have taken? Output label, select checkbox group. Are you getting? Select checkboxes is one component. Output label is one component. Within the select checkboxes, we have multiple elements. I told you already, one component means once you open till you close, it's called one component. Okay? Right, boss? This program. So first, how many variables we require here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 plus 4, 8 variables we require. So let me create a class. Last name. String. Your address text array is also string only. code should be multi-select. Right. This is what I have given. Public this is the basic class I have created. Coming down to the VF page. You can create a header. I have not created a header on the top. What else? Then we had command button. Page block section. Page block section item. So input secret. Then I have given first name, then we had next one. First name. Then we had check boxes, apex, select check boxes. Now what was this? This is one component. This is second component. Component 1, component 2. Once I open till I close, it's called one component. So in the page block section item, how many components are there? 2 components. We had the next one, city, gender. Then we had the next one, gender. The rest of the things we can define, right? Input text area. Command button. Select item, unknown page block, section item. Then we have courses, maybe course. Right. Then we are supposed to create one.
This course is multi-select.
Yeah, I give array there. Right, boss. Let us go to the view. This is how I create it. Then you can create two text area. Okay, you can create two text area, address, permanent address. I hope you are good with this, right? Everyone has followed, right, boss? Right. So that's all from my end. Again, I'm making very clear, boss. If you don't practice, you will not follow the coming programs. The next programs, now we are going very slow. In the coming programs, the length of the code will increase. So please do practice the programs. Otherwise, you find it difficult.